1 second, guys. You know how it goes. We've got to push buttons and not yet.
You have some trouble, Dave?
You know women, Cal. Gotta get the hair down every now and then.
You sure do know an awful lot about females. I gotta hand it to you.
I can't stand here at John, Cal. Gotta get this order over to Miss Shovey.
Okay. I am ready, I think. Right, you can see the chat, everything good. Okay. Well, before I get on with the talky talks, with just the talky talks and stuff, I guess I could just, while we're waiting for people to come and join in the chat and everything, we could just have a bit of a wind up of what's roundup of what's been happening just for the past couple of days. Yeah, I uploaded a couple of videos. Well, I've uploaded a bunch of videos. It's just that they're coming out at various times, so essentially you guys won't know about this for a while, I guess. But yeah. But yeah, I just I basically I upload stuff. It then gets scheduled to be uploaded onto YouTube, and then so that basically I don't upload a bunch of videos every single day, and it spaces out the times in which I'm basically like not uploading on those particular channels, you know. So for over the case of like for a whole month that I'll select a weekly topic week and we open up a different channel, I will basically then upload videos to that channel. But instead of them just happening all over that week and then nothing for days and days and days and weeks and weeks and weeks in some cases, I basically I schedule it to be uploaded throughout the month instead. So it kind of sprinkles the videos throughout a whole month and lets them breathe, basically. I used to basically just upload them for that week and then the channel would be quiet for ages. But YouTube has this habit of like basically community guidelines and striking a video, then community striking another one, and then community striking another one as they come out. So if I schedule them to be uploaded throughout like a whole month, then it gives each video time to breathe, so that if it does get community stricken, then I can cancel the uploads for the rest of the videos, well, cancel the release date of the rest of the videos on that channel until the date has passed that basically they're considered to be not offensive anymore somehow. So yeah, it's a thing. So I've uploaded a bunch of those on the old channel, on the Tank of Tubs channel, which is cool. A lot of them are time sensitive, meaning that basically the Halloween videos are going to come out before Halloween, and even some of the Christmas clips and stuff are basically coming out around about Christmas, or at least a month. You know, Christmas month, basically. I call it Christmas month because it's like the 25th of November all the way up until the 25th of December. Basically, that's Christmas month to me. That's basically that's when you're supposed to do the decorations. That's when you're supposed to do all of the stuff to get ready for Christmas. So yeah. Um. Yeah, not much has really happened though. Besides, I've been trying to work on a art project. Um. No yawning yet. No, stop. It's because I'm talking. I've been trying to work on an art project, but that's kind of being a bit, it's not. It's basically being a bit complicated because, and you'll see why soon. I'll just bring up the list of things that you can vote on in case you wanted to vote, because I did that again. I uploaded the list, like the entire thing. And I've been working on this art project, but I haven't been working on it for the past 2 days, and there is a reason. So like, don't judge me just yet until you hear the reason. But yeah, so a guy called Lakitu, I think, I don't know. I in my head, whenever I see his name or whenever I see his stuff, I keep saying Loki. So yeah, there's a guy who basically does kind of big guy erotica drawings online, and essentially he's very good. He's like he's crazy talented, and like way better than me. But yeah, he basically had a commission from somebody, and he did a lot of it. He's basically done it, but he's not going to release it because somebody, they disappeared on him. The person who wanted this commission disappeared. They stopped talking to him. So he has not been paid for this piece of artwork. So I offered to pay him for it, and he basically said he basically gave me the rights to it instead, and gave me the artwork that he's done so far now. So I'm basically working on my edit of that piece of artwork and stuff. He hasn't. He won't accept payment. It's really annoying. Like if it wouldn't offend him, and if basically he wouldn't if he would, if I could find the fucking PayPal address, because I have paid him in the past, then I would just PayPal him some money, but he won't take it. It's really annoying. So I've been working on that. Yesterday I had a haircut, obviously, for the upcoming Halloweeny video, the Orky Halloweeny video, which is cool. I think it's cool anyway. It goes all the way back and a little stripe and everything. But yeah, I'm not such a fan of doing this to myself, but my partner, basically, he loves it. I'm not such a fan of it. It does make me really appreciate my own hair, because I have really good hair. I'm not being vain about this. Like, if I do this, it's like the hair of a groomed animal, of a groomed dog. It's not oily. It's not anything. It even when it does get, even if I haven't showered for a couple of days, essentially it still stays pretty good. So I'm kind of like I'm ready. I kind of like my hair. A lot of people have complimented me on my hair. It's great hair. It's sounding very Trumpian. I'm sorry. My hair is the best. Yeah, I've got to do the pose if I'm going to do the Trump. My hair is the best. I can't do it. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I've got really good hair. So I kind of wish they would just grow to about just a little bit shorter than it was before I did this, and then it would just stay there. But it's just that I have no idea how long that is, and stuff because I was going to cut my hair anyway. It's a whole thing. Talking about hair, my God. Yeah. So I got a haircut, obviously, and we're going to be talking about that later because there's a reason why I cut my hair and the reason why it looks like this. So yeah. But I also yesterday I worked out for the first time in a week. I worked out in the first time in a week, and I picked up immediately from where I was before, which is with the heavyweights. With the heavyweights, just jumping right back in it with the heavyweights, right? I woke up this morning and my shoulders ache just here, just this area, these muscles in there aching, both arms. I can't do artwork because it is uncomfortable for my arm to be in this position for too long. So yeah, I've not been doing anything today. I've taken a rest day. God, it sucks so much because I hate not doing anything creative is painful to me, you know. It's basically I can distract the pain away by basically playing some really mind-numbing games and just watching TV in the background, you know. That distracts the pain away a little bit, but I hate it. I hate it so much. I want to get on with things. I can't just sit here. It's so annoying. One of the reasons I was going to do a live stream yesterday, by the way, but I was still uploading videos, so it's a thing. But today I basically have no choice but to do a live stream because I got nothing else to do because I can't. I would just be sitting here just playing a video game if I wasn't doing this. Uncool. Excuse me. Uncool. So yeah. So that's basically all that's happened and everything. So let me read the chat. So we've got AJ. AJ's here. He says hi, Tubbs. Hi, dude. Hi, dude. I did want to say, AJ. I don't know if you're still watching, but I do want to say that I'm kind of sorry. I'm not really sorry about a lot of what I said, but essentially I'm sorry for the attitude because of the last time when I was on a live stream and you were here. Because I was very easily triggered. I just had enough of just little bullshit happening all the time to me because that seems to happen. That happens to you know what? That happens to everybody. Little bullshit happens to everybody, but for some reason, when I'm in my angry depression mood, I cannot. I can't. You know, I would much rather walk away than deal with the annoying bullshit, you know. And yes, I realize that I'm calling you annoying bullshit by saying this, but you have to admit that you do this a lot. You will ask me a question that sometimes makes no sense or very little sense, and then you won't explain it when I ask what's it about, you know. I think you've only ever answered me back about my question about something when I've asked several times about something, and then you've given me an answer. You know, I think that's only ever happened once. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what it feels like. So, you know, though, do you understand? Do you understand? It's like normally I can deal with people who do this stuff to me, fine. But it's just that if I'm in a tough spot, I can't. I would much rather just walk away. So yeah, that's what happened last time. And again, I do apologize for that. But yeah. But yeah, we got AVCD. Lots of names in all caps. Okay, and they just say hi, and they left apparently, according to this. They're no longer watching, so okay. And we've also got we've got voting. We've got voting happening. I will get out the book. Fuck's sake, oh my god, that hurts so much. Well, not so much, but it doesn't tickle. It don't tickle. God damn it, the pen won't work now. Okay, so what did you vote for? Is that in the right order? Padding. Where is padding? There it is. And glutton. No, they weren't in the right order. They were in crazy order. But okay. And of course, Jeffrey's here. Hey, dude. Jeffrey's going to be torturing me later by making me watch an episode with him of Stargate, and it's all about Teal'c, and it's one of those episodes where you kind of like you can't really watch it multiple times. You know, once you've seen it once, you kind of know all of the twists and turns that happen inside it, and you're like, it's not entertaining. So, but Jeffrey has a thing for Christopher Judge, so what am I going to do? You know. Anyway, he says he loves my haircut. I just went over that. Also, Jeffrey, don't worry. My arms hurt because I was stupid yesterday, and I worked out, and I jumped right into lifting the heavy weights, as opposed to just scaling back up the weights. I went straight into where I left off, which was some of the heavy weights, and that was stupid. So now my arms hurt, and I'm not working out today, and I can't do any artwork for today. So yeah, so I'm a dummy. But you know, whatever. Anyway. So now we've got all of the what's happened things out of the way, and I've addressed you guys. Well, I've read the chat and everything. Let's get on with the title of this video. The title of this video is basically the live stream, whatever. Is basically a thank you, because I want to thank every one of my patrons that have at least stuck with me while I've been working on my new Patreon stuff. I'm not a fan of Patreon at all. I kind of they have very scuzzy work model, and I don't like it. You know, and they basically they've done this thing to a couple of people, at least that we know of, where they have basically kicked them off the platform, not for anything that they've done on their platform, not for anything that they've done on Patreon, but, and I'm semi-quoting them, for activities associated with that person, with your person, outside of Patreon. So basically, they've kicked people off for stuff that they've done outside of being on Patreon. They never mentioned any of that stuff on Patreon, but they basically found out that they did some shit, and basically they kicked them off because of that. Now, if it was something like being a pedophile, or I don't know, I was going to say murder, but then again, you know, a murderer still does do time in prison, and they have to live with that for the rest of their life. So to judge them for it after the fact, basically, when they're not going to murder anybody again, most likely, is kind of a bit bad. You know, like that's a bit iffy, because people change, dudes. People don't change, and people carry around lots of shit in their life, and basically, like, some crimes that people do, I believe, are, you know, forgivable. But yeah, except for pedophilia, I still think that's just like that's severely messed up. But whatever, I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into it. But yeah, basically, I don't think that Patreon should be able to do this. And at least in one case, Patreon has basically kicked off a person for basically their political views. So, you know, so I wasn't a fan of going back to Patreon again, especially since the first time I went on Patreon, like so many things that I've tried in the past, it has crashed and burned spectacularly. Well, spectacularly, it basically just never happened. You know, it never got off the ground. And to an extent, this time being on Patreon also hasn't really worked out as well as I was expecting it to. I basically didn't expect to be some kind of like super mega star on Patreon, but I did still expect to be able to do things on Patreon if it actually worked properly and stuff, and have something like 20 like people on Patreon. And to be fair, I've had about 20 patrons. I've had about 20 patrons. However, most people go on there and then leave almost immediately, or within only being a patron for like a month. And I don't mind people doing that. I honestly don't care if you do that. I don't. But there have been 3 people in particular that are on my Patreon, and they basically have stayed there throughout all of their thing. And because of these people, I was able to purchase the pumpkin suit, the pumpkin Halloween costume. Based on the amount of money that I've gotten from these patrons, I basically have got the pumpkin suit. I got my Halloween costume, because I'm going to be wearing that during the Halloween party. And they have also enabled me to basically maintain my not really, because I haven't really touched the money from Patreon to actually pay for StreamYards, but my StreamYard subscription is basically also paid for by my patrons. So without them, I would be limited to 20 hours a month on StreamYard, and that would be annoying, frankly. So yeah, this is thanks to them, essentially. So for those 3 people in particular, thank you so much. And I can name at least one of them. I can't really name. I think I can name 2 of them. I think, but Itchy basically from the get-go has never basically gotten off of my Patreon, and I do thank him for that. So thank you, Itchy. There's a guy called Fat Bear, who basically he's mainly known from drama, but he is on other things. I think he has different names. This is the person I'm not sure that I can actually name him or not, but because I know his actual name. But whatever. But no, he also has been has never left my Patreon, and I do thank him so much. Also he donated the leather harness that you saw, the big thick leather harness. He gave that to me, and that's amazing considering that it costs like $55. That's a lot of money to me, you know. So yeah, So yeah, thank you so much to Fat Bear as well. And I think the third person, I think it might be Bear Buff, although I'm not sure. I think Bear Buff. I think it is Bear Buff. Let me just double check because I actually do have. I can do that on this computer. Jeffrey, I see that you voted. I will write those down in a second. I know I did the thing where I clicked off of StreamYard while it was streaming, and that would have been bad. Yeah, I currently have 5 patrons, but some of them are like floaty. Here we go. I can read out the names properly this time, so yeah. It is Fat Bear, okay. It might be Bear Buff. He might have changed his name, but it might be one of these people. Okay, so I'm going to read out the names. So Henga Demer, but they are a patron. Babylon EX, Big Bear 92801, Fat Bear, and Itchy. Those are my patrons, so thank you to all those people. I really do appreciate it, like so much. And yeah, I'm looking forward to like making the page, basically getting more patrons. When I get to about 15 patrons or so, I will start doing live streams there almost daily, because they have a live stream feature. You can basically do live streams over on Patreon, but it's just that with only 5 people, most of the time I will basically be not there, because everyone's got like different time zones and schedules, and I totally understand that. The only reason why I'm doing live streams at all on here is because I've got like over 500 people that are subscribed to me. So basically, it's like, that's cool, That's neat. That is a thing that whenever I do a live stream, I'm most likely going to get at least one person that's sticking around and watching me. So yeah, but on Patreon, if it's under 15 people, which at the moment it's 5, then yeah, I basically won't stream unless it's like 15 people or more, I think, because then I'll get at least one person somewhere in the world will basically be up and awake and streaming with me. So yeah, but yeah, there is one simple my patrons, by the way, it's very simple. They pay for this channel. They have priority. The reason why you've seen lots of artwork that has basically got Itchy in it, or Itchy's characters in it, done by me, is because he's a patron. He's also he happens to be my best friend as well, but he's a patron. So basically, they get priority. So if you do want me to make a video for you, and you do want me to do some artwork for you, it's very simple. You basically become a patron. They get other perks as well. They get to see my artwork first, most of the time, or at the very least they get to see it as it's done. Also, if you're a part of my Discord, I often post my pictures on Discord at the same time as posting them to Patreon, and I do that before they go on Twitter, and before they go on to For Affinity or anywhere else that I post pictures of. So yeah, there are reasons to be a patron if you want to be a patron, but it's not like I'm going to make it so that only my patrons can see, my stuff. That's never going to happen. I'm still going to be here and stuff. So don't worry about it. Okay, I should write down these because we've got before they go to the top of the screen. So what did you want? What did you want? Where's Farmer Tubbs? Oh, there it is. You want Farmer Tubbs point padding. And by the way, if you're going to vote, it's not for next week. It's not for this week. It's not for next week, but it's the week after. Next week has already been decided. Where's the thing I'm doing? Builder. Very focused. And also Noah's here and he voted for balloon. Okay. Where's the line? Oh, it's at the top. Sorry, let me just read the. I'm just trying to read. I've got a eyelash or something problem in this eye, so give me a sec. Piggy weeds. That's at the bottom. Okie dokie. Thank you for that. So yeah. So now I'm done talking about all the Patreon stuff and everything. And stuff. I'm going to put the book just back up there, just because. So yeah, we're going to deal with when exactly are we going to have the Halloween party? I basically am ready. Yeah, had my hair cut and everything. But I just need to know when would be the best time, or that you guys think that most people would show up for it. Because I'm also filming the video as well as having the party. So yeah. So you guys let me know. It has to be before Halloween because I can't have it on Halloween because that's when I need at least a day to edit the video and upload the video and stuff. So yeah, it can't be on Halloween. So that leaves two options. That leaves tomorrow or Friday. So Thursday, Friday, because it is Wednesday now, isn't it? I have to check because I checked last night. Well, this morning, technically. So yeah. So I just need to know when to have the Halloween party. And yeah, it's going to be very simple. It's just going to be an internet party. We'll do the watching along of the Halloweeny stuff. I will be in costume, and you guys can be in costume too. We might have people join us on StreamYard. The link will be shared on Discord. I'll open up the Discord channels as well, so basically people can talk on there. And yeah, it's gonna be good fun. Hopefully, anyway. So I'm trying to keep up the energy whilst again dealing with the eyelash problem. I don't know what it is, but just in the corner of this eye, this corner, the eyelashes clump together and then they stick. They poke me in the eye, but it's only one or two eyelashes, so it doesn't really hurt. It just irritates. So my eye keeps getting closed. So I might have to. I'll get the eye patch out again. I'm not kidding. I want to know where to get eye patches because I would fucking wear that. I would totally wear that. You know, I would say that about, you know, a third of my waking day, this eye has to be closed. So yeah, I'm learning about depth perception though, so that's something, you know. You're actually really good at judging that. Basically, your body just like figures out how depth perception works pretty quickly when you adjust for like closing one eye all the time. You know, I can pretty much pick up my phone. I can pick up my phone. I was like thinking, where else can I pick up on my desk? But yeah. Oh, something else that the patrons have paid for. I basically I whenever I go out, whenever I go to new places and stuff like that, I get lighters for my pipe, and basically, you know, I basically have a collection of them and stuff, and I tried to get refillable ones and all that stuff. But the problem is that for the past however many months it is, I've been not going out anywhere. So essentially, I've had no lighters, but I found these online. And these things are amazing. These things are amazing because um, essentially they're two lighters in one. I mean, you can probably tell that from the top of them. But yeah, they basically are just the regular flame lighter. But you've also got on the other side, it's a jet, so it's windproof, and they are refillable. And I got like 10 of them for some reason. They wouldn't send them to me individually, so it's like, wow. They were really cheap, by the way, so I used my Patreon money for that as well, because they were super cheap, and I was just on the computer using that money, and I was just like, oh, I found these, and like, yeah. So yeah, they're good. They're windproof. By the way, if you smoke a pipe, do not use, and I'm talking about tobacco pipe, not any other kind. Do not use the jet lighter on your pipe unless you absolutely have to in very windy conditions, because it will damage the pipe, and it also will cause the tobacco to burn incredibly quickly and could give you tongue burn. So just fair warning. Unless you absolutely have to, don't use the jet. Only use the regular flame. So yeah. By the way, that's the lowest of the settings on these two. They are adjustable and everything. It's amazing. So yeah, I totally recommend these. I've got like a ton of them on my desk right now. But yeah. I was gonna get a drink. That's what it was. So AJ said my guest Thursday or Friday. Dude, I said that. Yeah, you have to pick one. I said Thursday or Friday. So you have to pick one collectively. You have to pick one. I'm good with whatever. I'm good with both. I did think about Friday. That basically Friday would be the bestiest on account of it's Friday night and everything. But and it's close to Halloween. But I'm okay with doing Thursday. I'm okay with doing Thursday. I can do Thursday. Oh my god. So you don't realize how dry your mouth is until basically you have liquid. Oh, better. Thursday is fine with me, Tubbs. So everyone's saying Thursday. Oh, okay. Well, so far everyone's saying Thursday. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm okay with doing it Thursday because that gives me a whole extra day to basically of leeway with doing editing and things. But Friday again, it's closer. It's closer to the weekend, and also it's closer to Halloween. So yeah, I'm like, I don't know. But we've already got 2 votes for Thursday, so it could happen tomorrow. Barring something stupid happening, it could happen tomorrow. I need to check how much beer I've got. I know I've got at least 3 bottles of beer, which is probably not going to be enough. I have other alcohol as well, so I guess, I don't know. But it's supposed to be a party. Jeffrey, you would know this. Do you know if my rubber video has come out yet? I'm trying not to spoil it for everybody, but Look how many topics there are. I'm always amazed at how many topics there are. It hasn't yet. Oh, okay. I got a feeling, I kept thinking to myself, that came out at the same time as the pumpkin videos. Or is it coming out after the last pumpkin video? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So I know that's next week. Next week is furry week. It's not just furry week. It's like it's a bunch of weeks because that was the end of the yeah. Thank you to everybody on Discord, by the way, who's voting in the weekly topic poll. I'd super appreciate that. I can see many votes on there, and that makes me happy. I don't know why that makes me happy. I guess it's just because I get bummed when nobody's done anything on it, you know. Yeah, it's funnel week this week, but it's also going to be with the Halloween video. And also next week is live week, advice week, feet week, leather week, cigar week, art week, and furry week. So yeah, leather week, by the way, I'm thinking about basically calling it leather rubber week. Like it's basically like leather gear and rubber gear stuff, since I now have rubber gear. I'm trying not to spoil it as best as I can, but I have at least 2 things that are rubber now, so that's something. And I have that matches because I've got like, well, no, 3 things technically. Yeah, and that matches with my leather stuff because I got like 3 or 4 leather things. But yeah, I need to drastically increase my collection. But yeah. Didn't you vote already? No, it's for the week after next. But you haven't voted for those things, but I will put them on there. Yeah, next week has already been done. Next week has already been done. Squishy and belly play and poke. Also, why are they never in order? Why are they never in order? Just curious. Squishy and belly play. Okay. I can't get the turn on the camera song. You know, PewDiePie's new song. It's a thing. So I'm trying to break my chair. I don't know why I'm doing this. My hand is just like trying. This is kind of like trying to pull off the rubber, the hard rubber piece of the handrest. Ow. On the chair. It's trying to pull it off of the frame that it's on. I'm like, why am I doing that? But yeah. Sorry guys, brain fart. I'm in the car heading home, so I'm going to have to run, Tubbs, but I'll look forward to seeing you later on tonight. Here's many more hugs and snuggles. Okay, Jeff, I only just seen that. I'm sorry. I don't know why I saw that instead of... I read AJ's thing instead. I'm sorry. Are you still there? Yeah, it's going to be... It's most likely going to be in about... 2.5 hours time that we watch Stargate, because basically yeah. Are you actually leaving, or are you just am I still on in the background or something? I don't know what's going on, Jeff. Are you actually going? Running away? Because if you are, then I'll say my goodbyes to you now. But no, I was hoping to stick around on here for another like hour. I've literally got nothing to do. So yeah. Okay. Ugh. Belly rubs, Jeff, and belly slew and stretch. God, your arms aching is so annoying. It's like every time. Oh, I tried to move something heavy, like myself. It's like, ow! Why did I do that? Anytime, Jeff. Okay, so yeah, it'll most likely happen tomorrow. Then the party, based on just the two people that are here and talking, who have basically said that it will probably they'd rather it be on Thursday than Friday, so that's fine. I'm kind of stuck now. I kind of don't know what to talk about. Help. Help, guys. Help. I do want to say that there is one person who basically who keeps doing this to me. They're really irritating, but it's like, you know, they don't get it. They don't get why they're irritating, or at least they seem to ignore this fact. But I can't really tell them that I appreciate them, because I don't appreciate the way that they disappear, you know. So there's this guy who basically who wants to fund my channel. He keeps saying that he'll fund my channel, and he has given me money, and you know, quite a lot of money over the years, which is very nice and I'm very thankful for it. But he basically will be incredibly demanding, and then he'll disappear for sometimes months at a time, you know. And it's just really irritating because I just want to talk to that person. I want to have a consistent relationship with this person, and they seem to want that too, but they never actually stick around to have this relationship with me, and it's really irritating because it's like, yeah. So annoying. It's not like my ex-friend who basically kept telling me all of this stuff as well, but never followed through with any of it. So yeah, it's not like that person, but yeah, this person actually does. Yeah, they do follow through, but they don't actually maintain it. That's it. So yeah, it's really irritating to have people like that. Yeah. I got nothing. I got nothing. Did everyone see the video? Did everyone see the pumpkin video? The two that I've put up so far. I think tomorrow will be just the belly pumpkin video, and not the puffy pumpkin video. Or was that today? I don't know. But yeah. Anybody like that? I really like that. I really like that. It is a real shame that that suit can't be repurposed, because any pressure that you put onto the suit will make it deflate a little bit. So you can't actually have it so that it maintains its shape while like putting regular clothing over it or anything. So it's stuck being a pumpkin, which is a bit of a shame because it would have been funny if it was like a blueberry suit or something. But yeah. I do want to drop some serious money on like a suit like that, but I got but no way of playing with it yet, so I can't. It's so annoying. Also, I don't have that money. Don't have that money yet. So yeah. Wow, everyone's being quiet now. It can't have been just Jeff that was talking. No, I got a feeling I'm trying to figure out where to put the lighters, because I've got like 2 sets of these. And it's like, where do I put them where they're not going to be stupid, but I can still get to them, you know? I got no room on my shelf. Okie dokie then. There's no more talking's happening. I guess I'll go. Oh, God damn it. I keep forgetting my arm hurts. My arms, both of them. Okay. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. I literally have run out of stuff to talk about. So unless unless you don't see me tomorrow, I should be here tomorrow for the Halloween party, which might be really, really boring if it's like this. Well, it won't be boring for me because I'll be watching. I'll be watching stuff, and we can talk about it and stuff. Because we'll be watching Halloween and everything. There's a new episode apparently out, but I don't know. Anyway. Well, bye.